Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joy Renee, and I'm here to help you on your awakening journey. And I'm being called to do a pick a card reading, and it was suggested that I do one about how to make a living, like what job should I do to make money. And so I thought that I would do one for what do I need to do to make a living, right? As soon as I want to record, my puppy wants to play with his toys, so yeah, I'm gonna have to take the squeaky toys away. Sorry. So, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see if he stops playing with his toy. Hopefully he won't interrupt again. If he does, oh well, I'm sorry to hear that. So anyways, pick a card reading. I am going to ask Spirit what should I do to make a living? And then I'm going to ask for guidance. And then I'm going to pull some archetype cards for your piles. So let's go ahead and pick a card. Let's go ahead and pick a card. Or pick the cards for your pick a card. Whatever. I'm going to be using Unshakable Inner Peace deck that I just got. They're really, really beautiful. Beautiful. So, for pile 1, what's going to be your card for pile 1? I'm feeling this one. For pile 1, let's do pile 2. Pile 2, and one more for pile 3, please, Spirit. Okay. Let me get everything out of the way. So I hope everybody's doing great. We have been bombarded by flares. If you don't know, there's a whole bunch going off. Yes, the sun does normally do C and M class flares, but lately it's been an uptick of X. So if you look up X flares, you can probably see that a lot of energy is going on the planet right now. So take it easy. All right. So for pile 1, let's get to it. Pile 1 is card 2. Okay, that's going to be for pile 1. Pile 2 is going to be this card. Card number 6. And pile 3 is going to be 33. Check that out. Okay, so go ahead and pick your pile, and I will see you at your reading. Hi, pile 1. So those of you that chose pile 1, you chose card 2, and the card says you can radically change your beliefs. Oh my god, I can't even talk. You can radically change your results by shifting your beliefs. What is limiting you? And I think that that's perfect for your pile 1. So I'm going to read your card here after a while. Let's go ahead and get started with Spirit. What should I be doing to make a living? What should I be doing to make a living? All right. What should I be doing to make a living? And it just flew out. So I guess that means read it now. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so you can radically change your results by shifting your beliefs. Are you looking for a quantum leap in your life? Radical advancement is possible when we shift into a higher vibration and tune into a new frequency. We do this by releasing old beliefs that no longer serve us. You've drawn this card because you have a belief, pattern, or habit that is no longer serving you. It is outdated and keeping you stuck. Our habits and beliefs help us during certain periods, but as we grow, so do our needs. We must clear away the old ones. Sorry, we must clear away the old to make way for the new. You are a powerful cross. You are at a powerful crossroads in your life. You have the opportunity to let go of everything holding you back, even if you are not aware of all the things blocking you. You can set the intention to release them so you can step in to your future with more ease. So that is an assignment for you. They even have an assignment for you. What belief is limiting you? So, on your journey to finding a job, first of all, what are your limiting beliefs? What, Spirit's asking you, what is something that you keep repeating to yourself that is holding you back? Like, you just can't find a job here, right? If you keep saying that, you're going to perpetuate that. So maybe you should change to, there's an abundance of jobs lined up waiting for me. I'm just, getting prepared. All right? So, what should I be doing for a living? Pile 1. Let's find out what Spirit has to say. Oh my. I am just not coordinated today. I can't talk. I can't read. So maybe you feel like that, like you're just going through some things. Yeah, I'm on a roll today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. You're so appreciated. Oh my. Okay. So we got the 4, I'm sorry. See, there I go again. Six of swords, not 4. There's six swords there. 6 of swords. 3 of wands. 10 of swords. And I had the 8 of wands. All right. So this might have to do with communication. You might be some kind of speaker. I'll look at this. 6 of Pentacles, another 6. So you might be in a charity work, but I feel like there's 2 different energies going on. So the first energy is, it looks like you could be working in communication, or you could be working in like social services where you are actually helping someone. Maybe you need to start by maybe volunteering at, like, I don't know, giving food out, or some kind of charity. That's not necessarily, I mean, it is a pentacle, which is, it can be finances. So you can, or you can be, this can also be future facing. So either you're going to now work in communications, and maybe in the future you'll be doing some kind of charity work where you're, helping families, That's what's coming through. Because the guidance is already coming out. The guidance is already coming out. So pile 1, I feel like you're going to be you could be some type of speaker where you have to share your experiences with people. You could be maybe even like speaking like for advertising or promotions. But I definitely see you being some kind of charity work. I don't know if it's IHSS, which is, I think it's like going through the county and registering to help people through I don't know what you call it in your state, because I think they're all different. But here, it's basically you register with the Department of Social Services, and the state, I think, pays you to work and help work at people's houses and stuff, if I'm not mistaken. My dogs are passed out that are just not enthused. Um, but this is the Eight of Wands is like communication. So I'm getting like maybe you'll be a speaker for somebody. Like maybe you could work in like promotions, um, or you could be working at promoting yourself. um, I feel like maybe advertising. I'm getting web design. I'm getting graphic design. I'm getting even maybe t-shirt design. But I feel like you could be, and I don't know if you need to go get educated first or if you want, I mean, that's up to you if you want to go to school to get, web design certified or whatever. I feel like in the future you'll be definitely helping people out no matter what you choose to do with your time. I feel like ultimately Spirit wants you to know that it's your choice. But I do see that you would do very well in speaking, or maybe even speaking for people who don't have the ability to speak for themselves. Yeah. Maybe even being like a speaker for most people don't like being, political or anything like that, but nothing changes if nothing changes. So if you're even being drawn to, you know, do some type of um, working for the county, working for the city, working for the state, how else are we going to change the direction if we don't get ourselves in there, right? So if you're drawn to even do so, work for the state, work for the county, be a welfare worker, get into CPS, as and help children, through the system. Even I feel like you might be drawn to helping children that are in the system. Maybe you yourself have gone through the foster system and understand, how it feels to be passed on or whatever, from house to house. Maybe there's people and children out there that need you. Or maybe you are the teacher that is going to help people learn how to do that. I don't know, for whoever that resonates for. All is clear. What else? That was it for, I'm getting really just social worker, or maybe even police officer, maybe even working in as a correctional officer. I'm getting like helping people though through your position. So whatever you choose to do, no matter what, ultimately you can step into what you're meant to do, what is satisfying for you, um, satisfying to your soul. I feel like that's important, that it's like, how do I help people get through things, and I think that you'll be put in a position where even if it's just being there for people that are in the system, I feel like that's huge coming out right now. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the guidance because the guidance came out right away. The guidance came out right away. You are overthinking and doubting yourself. It's like you feel like someone else can do that, or you feel like you're not good enough, or you feel like someone else is better than you. And it's like, it's because I feel like the positions that you've applied for in the past weren't up to your potential to begin with. So, I mean, so what? You can't flip that burger, you know? Yeah, I know you applied for it, but so did so many other people, you know? And I feel like it's just, you're comparing yourself to people. Gosh, how can I put this? I don't know why I'm getting this. Like, you're comparing yourself to like a penny. And you should be comparing yourself to like $1 million. Like, um, you are thinking very small. I feel like Spirit is asking you to move away from overthinking and negative self talk, because your beliefs create your reality. Just like your first card said. What beliefs are limiting you, right? What is it that you keep repeating to yourself over and over that's not serving you? You know? I feel like we're meant to put that behind us. See, the one wand is behind him. He's done with it. It's like, I'm over it. I'm moving past that now. So Spirit's like, move past that limiting belief system and the negative self-talk, and just keep focusing on the prize. Like, keep focusing on your dream, like what the outcome you want. Keep focusing on that. I think that's pretty clear cut. Like, I am. That's pretty clear cut. What else? Let's clarify. So, let's see. Let's get some more guidance with what we need to do to move forward. What do we need to do to move forward with this dream idea scheme that you are coming up with? I got the page of swords, the knight of wands, the nine of wands. The knight of wands might be relevant, and I got the king of pentacles. So sorry, the page of swords, the nine of wands, the nine of fire, and the king of pentacles. So I feel like you're moving towards ultimately, Spirit is asking you to be the student. Be okay with being new at something. Be okay with being new, right? Be teachable. Be teachable. And don't give up. Like, you need to focus all of your energy. Like, she's focusing on the stars. That's what I was focusing on. That's what my attention was brought to, was how she is focusing on her star. That's what you need to do. Focus on what it is that you want. What result that you want. And you need to focus on that, because you have unlimited potential that you can tap into. Spirit is asking you to believe in yourself too. Like, set aside the negative self-talk and start following it up with a positive one. So let's just say you keep thinking, I'm never going to get a job in the field I want, because you keep getting turned down, right? So instead of saying, I'm just, it's divine timing, that I trust the universe. That's the thing. You want to find a mantra or repeat something that is personal to you. I am capable of, what is it? I'm all that I need to get what I want. Okay, I'm all that I need to get what I want. And you don't need anyone else. You don't need to wait for anything. You don't need to wait on anybody. Just keep doing what you're doing. And your inner guidance is showing you exactly what you need to do. That's what I'm getting, pile one. So I hope that resonated with you. If it did, great, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile two. Welcome to your reading. So this is your reading if you chose card number 6. This card. And it says, there is strength in doing nothing. Wait. What have you been forcing? And how can you let go of the outcome? Right? There is strength in doing nothing. Wait. Just like nature has its seasons, we have seasons of our soul. There is a time for planting seeds, harvest, growth, and celebration, and rest and renewal. Understanding the seasons of your soul's growth will help you navigate life with more grace and ease. Often we feel stuck when really we are initiating new levels of consciousness, and with this comes a time of inner reflection. You've drawn this card because you're in a phase of realignment. Perhaps you've been pushing and working hard with few tangible results. When this happens, it is human nature to push harder. But your true self has an easier plan. Relax, release, and surrender. Stop pushing so hard and wait it out. We've been conditioned to believe that if we push harder, we will achieve more and be successful. But there is power in the pause. Instead of using force to push ahead, let yourself be. This is not about surrendering your desires and dreams, but relaxing into the flow of life and seeing that doing nothing is necessary for alignment and progress forward. Nice. So, what should you be doing for a living? What should pile 2 be doing to make a living? What should pile 2 be doing to make a living? What should pile 2 be doing to make a living? What should pile 2 be doing to make a living? What should pile 2 be doing to make a living? Oh my. Stars on the bottom. Good omen. Big dreams. You get the 5 of Wands, but it was in reverse. 2 of Wands. Okay, let's see what fell out all over the place. Okay, the 3 of Pentacles. The 10 of Wands. The Emperor. The King of Pentacles. The 3 of Cups. The Moon. And the 4 of Cups. So, let me just kind of break this up here. Sorry. Totally moved my whole table. Oh well. Alright. I feel like I got abundance is your birthright. Abundance is your birthright. So I have like 2 little, kind of like 3 different piles here. I feel like you're really good at strategizing and deciphering spirit's messages. I get that you're extremely intuitive. I feel like you're extremely tapped into spirit and the divine feminine. I'm getting when you are sitting doing nothing, you're actually making more of a living than when you're actually out there working. That's what I got. You're actually doing more in the spirit when you're not doing anything. But doing nothing is not making a living. So, um, what I'm getting is a clergy. So you might be or have been, or maybe you will be a liaison for a religious group. Take it as it resonates. um, whether it's working in churches, taking the light where it's needed. Um, I feel like being of service is good as well. So, and that was huge in pile 1 too, was being of service, and helping out in the community, possibly starting out even volunteering, whether it's volunteering at schools or churches. Um, I feel like you're an energy worker. I'm getting. I feel like you have been doing like double duty. I'm getting. You might be a Gemini. My dogs are literally right there sleeping, so you might hear them. Yeah, you might work with animals. I feel like you might be, like I said, you might be strategizing. This is usually what that is strategizing. Also, you might be like some kind of analyst, or you used to be like some kind of financial analyst. I'm getting. I was getting that very strong. You might be some kind of. You might have actually worked in some kind of like construction, but as like a receptionist. I'm getting that very strong. I'm getting like pipeline. But nonetheless, you are very tapped into spirit. You are extremely intuitive. You're an empath. You definitely can pick up on people's non-verbal communication. You're very good at picking up non-verbal communication. You can read the room when you enter it. I feel like if I'm going to clarify a couple of cards here, but um, dreaming. You okay? Sorry if you heard that. Anyways, yeah, you might be working in like hypnotherapy. I'm getting, or you want to go to school to continue your education. Maybe you're used to doing a certain 9 to 5 job, and you're in the middle of literally transitioning, and this is why spirit wants you to wait, because you are trying to do the same things that you've always done, and that isn't what spirit is asking you to do. Spirit is asking you to do something completely different. I feel like maybe you were a teacher, maybe you were clergy, maybe you were working in religion, and then you had an awakening and you just can't tolerate that anymore. For those it resonates. Um, or vice versa, because some people go from spirituality to religion. It is what it is, you know. So, however that resonates, it goes both ways. I feel like you don't need to judge yourself. I feel like you've been taught certain things that were satanic or not healthy. I don't know. And then you've learned more about the subject and found out that, hey, it's really not. Like, I found God in places I was told not to look. I feel like you are being attuned, so you're being asked to be a student as well. Yeah, like wait. That's what your card was. Wait. So let me clarify on that a little bit. And the Hanged Man's at the bottom, which is basically, enlightenment. Waiting on enlightenment. Trusting that the Spirit has you. Why is the Three of Pentacles here and the Ten of Wands? Why is the Three of Pentacles here and the Ten of Wands? Further guidance as well. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? My air just turned off and it got so quiet. Okay, well, it's too many cards, but okay. Yeah, it's way too many cards. Just give me like one or two, please. Okay. Yeah. The Messenger of Water, which is the it's the Knight of Cups. So I feel like you might be helping people get in touch with themselves, get in touch with their feelings. Maybe you're a counselor. Maybe you've switched from clergy to more like a drug and alcohol counselor or a therapist. I feel like you like to listen to people. You like to listen to their problems and figure it out. That was the King of Pentacles, which is already out too. Six of Cups. And the Six of Swords, which was in pile 1 too, but I feel like you're in a period of like hibernation or a period of hermiting, a period of isolation, so that you can be attuned to listen to Spirit. Maybe you've had to deal with abuse. Maybe you've had to deal with abusive companies, people. Ooh, I'm getting like religious abuse. And if you're dealing with that, I'm really sorry. I just saw 3344 on the timer. Like, I'm really sorry if you're dealing with that type of abuse. Possibly SA from clergy, possibly from religious people. I'm sorry. Or you will be helping people deal with that type of thing through therapy. You're like a trauma healer, right? You like to listen to people. But I feel like you're very in tune with Spirit, even now, no matter what. If you did like readings and stuff like that, I feel like whatever you set your intention towards is going to be successful, because you have the Emperor and the King of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So your outcome is awesome, whatever it is that you choose to do. But I do feel like it is being a service. It's going to be of service to other people. Like I said, possibly people who are on drugs, possibly people who are trying to get sober, people who have dealt with abuse, people who have dealt with trauma. You know, you might deal with people who have BPD, mental illness, and things like that, which I have BPD. It's not something I struggle with. It is something that I am mastering. So you can help other people master, you know, ADHD or master whatever it is by listening and giving good advice. That's what I feel like. I hope that resonated with you guys. If it does, let me know. And is there anything else? Spirit just said, you know, trust spirit, trust that inner voice. Like when you're doing a reading or someone's telling you something and you get that nudge to say something or to say something specific, do it. That is you following spirit. That's you listening to that inner guidance. All right. All right, guys. Well, I hope that resonated, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. If you chose card 33, then this is your reading. And your card says, take responsibility for your life as a creative adventure. How can you live with more meaning, integrity, and truth? Take responsibility for your life as a creative adventure. Let's get into it. You don't have to live epically and tackle everything on your bucket list to create a meaningful life. A good life is one that is aligned with your values and integrity. What do you stand for? What matters most to you? When do you feel the most alive and in joy? This is your invitation to actively participate in the creation of your beautiful, bold life. Yep. Take responsibility for your life as a creative adventure. For through your choices and perceptions, you create your reality. The decisions you make, the choices you align with, create your life. The question becomes, what kind of life do you really want to live? You've drawn this card because there may be an imbalance in your thoughts. You may feel like a victim to the harassment of life, but this is a reminder that you are in control of your own reactions to all situations. That's really good. So automatically, I'm getting that even while I was like doing the other piles, like I knew that this was the pile for like my spiritual advisors, my spiritual teachers, people like me, people who are extremely intuitive, who don't 100% feel comfortable making a living off of doing work with spirit. However, it is an energy exchange. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. I'll take that as confirmation that you are the spiritual advisors group. No, I feel like you are extremely tapped in. All right. I feel like a lot of this is your negative self-talk holding you back. Like literally, it was 39 on the dot when I looked at it. Oh my gosh, the timer. Anyways, so I don't know why I'm getting time stand still. I don't know what that means. So hopefully that means something to you. Time stand still. I feel like you're extremely tapped into your ancestors and your guides. What does pile 3 need to be doing to make a living? What does pile 3 need to be doing to make a living? What does pile 3 need to be doing to make a living? Don't be afraid to delegate. This card. Okay. What does pile 3 need to be doing to make a living? What does path 3 need to be doing to make a living? I feel like you're extremely tapped in. And the Page of Swords is at the bottom. So don't be afraid to be a student either. It's okay to change your mind about everything. Yeah, I mean, you're allowed to take what you take it. I don't know why I'm getting this message. So just take your stuff and get out. I don't know. Maybe that's your job. Maybe you need to be taking your stuff and getting the hell out. Maybe you were told to leave. So yeah, I got the 5 of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, or Ace of Swords, sorry. Ace of Swords, the Sword of Truth. The one my kids messed up, but oh well. I got the Ace of Pentacles as well. New beginnings. Yeah, six of Wands. And the 4 of Pentacles. I'm getting, like, I feel like those of you resonated with this pile, and it's a master number 33, right? I feel like you're tapped into the angelic realm. You're tapped into, like, you might consider yourself a starseed. You might consider yourself a light worker. You might have, you might be getting memories of past lives, or you're going to be, like, helping people. Remember, you're going to be activating people through your voice, through speaking, through showing up. I'm getting a lot of this is intuitive for me. I have no idea if this is going to resonate, who it's going to resonate for. I have no idea. I just know that you are extremely tapped into spirit. I feel like you had a lot of memories come back. So you remember past lives. I feel like you remember your dreams often. You are very in control of what you do in the astral realm. You're very aware of the powers that be, the energy that's going on this planet as we speak. I feel like you already know about ascension. I feel like you're on the ascension journey, and you're going to be helping others get on the journey as well, which is a very gradual process, okay? Let me get a little bit more information. And the nine of Cups is on the bottom. So, very abundant energy, very in tune with your emotions. You're very in tune with the trauma that you've experienced. And I feel like you've done a lot of, like, you've been to therapy, you've dealt with your stuff. I feel like you've been working on yourself for a very long time. I feel like this is a different type of transition that you're stepping into. This is more of a spiritual, you're on a spiritual journey, whether you chose that or whether you think you chose that or not. Just clarifying the energy that I'm feeling here. Spirit, let's get some guidance for these teachers and abundant people that I'm speaking to. I keep getting, like, you've known since you were a child. Like, you've known since you were a child. Like, you just had this feeling, like Empress on the bottom. Check that out. So, Messenger of Air. the Knight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, which is the Wheel of Fortune, karma, right? So I feel like if this message resonates with you, yeah, look at that. And the Lover's card too. I feel like you're going through a transformation. Yeah, exactly. You're following your calling. Look at that. You have had a calling on your life, okay? You're not a regular person. You've never fit in. You're not meant to fit in. You're supposed to be a trendsetter. You're meant to make changes. You're here to change the world, you know, through love. You're here to change the world through love. Wow. So, and I mean, Three of Cups, celebration, confirmation. There you go. Confirmation that you're on the right path. You already know what you need to be doing. It's normal to doubt. It's normal to question everything. I feel like you've known you've had a calling on your life for a very long time. I feel like you tried to avoid it as much as possible. But now Spirit is intervening. And Spirit had to intervene. Because you're meant for greater than what you were doing. You are meant for greater than what you're dealing with. You are meant for greater than, you know, everything that you could. I'm getting like just everything you could ever even dream of. It's so much more than that. You have no idea how special you are and how important you are. Stop letting people push you around and tell you what to do when you already know what you need to do. Unfortunately, making the choice to follow the spiritual path is extremely difficult because it's very narrow, and more than likely you're going to be alone for a certain period of time. Because not everybody can take the journey with you. Not everybody is chosen. Not everybody has a calling. And you already know. You already know. This is just your confirmation. You know, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm only here to tell you what Spirit says. You know, and trust me when I say you have a calling and you already know. You already know. Are you listening to the calling? Like, are you listening? You know, what was your card again? You know, yeah, how can you live with more meaning, integrity, and truth? Like, you are in the process of ascension. You are a trendsetter. You are a creator. You're a conscious creator. You are consciously creating your life. You're consciously creating the things around you. And you need to remember that no matter what other people are saying around you, it's not really their choice. It's not really their life. And it's definitely not, their opinion is not more important than yours. You need to trust yourself, trust your inner guidance, because you're meant for greater. You're meant for more than what you've been doing. And so Spirit is trying to just remind you that, you know, pay attention to Spirit, not what other people are trying to tell you what to do. If people are trying to tell you what to do, it's time to tell them, hey, I've had enough, you know, I'm going to just do what I need to. I'm going to choose the things for myself. It's not their choice. It's not their option. I forget, for some reason, I'm just getting you have opposition. Like there's some type of person, place, or thing that has been like in the way. And it's like Spirit is saying, like, look beyond it. Look past that. Look past the blockage. What is going on the other side of that blockage? Like, if that blockage didn't exist, where would you be? Like, what would you be doing? If that blockage wasn't there, then what would you do with your life? What would you do with your time? What would you like to do? 5005, when I looked at the timer, like, what would you like to do with your time? How are you going to help? Whatever you do is going to be backed up by spirit, because you already know that you're a speaker for your ancestors. You already know you're the cycle breaker in your family. You already know that you've literally changed your entire bloodline by your choices, because you're making different choices than your entire family. And because of that, you have a special place with your ancestors, because your ancestors are extremely proud of you. You have no idea how difficult it is to change that pattern, to break that cycle. You just have to make different choices, and a lot of people can't do that. They're too afraid to step out of line or whatever, you know. They don't want to rock the boat. They don't want to be seen, but you're meant to be seen. I don't know who needed to hear that, but you're meant to be seen, honey. That was a message from your ancestors, you know. You're meant to be the speaker for your entire ancestral line. Like, stop being afraid. Like, you gotta trust your ancestors are guiding you. They're guiding you. They're telling you what to do all the time. And, you know, don't take it like they're telling you what to do. Like, welcome their advice. Welcome the advice. Welcome the advice from your ancestors when it comes to cooking, when it comes to doing certain things, like the way you raise your children and things, because we're changing the world. We're here not to fit in. We're not here to dim our light. We're here to change things, right? Transformation. It's about death and rebirth. It's about letting go of everything we've ever known, which is not easy. And you can't expect people to do that. You can't expect other people to do that. It's a very personal decision, and I hope you honor yourself by doing those things. You know, listen to your ancestors. Listen to your inner guidance. Listen to spirit. Listen to your dragons, I'm getting. Listen to your unicorns, you know. We're one. Remember that. We're tapped into all of that. It's 11 o'clock my time, so. Confirmation that we need to listen to our ancestors, you know. Alright. I think that's it. So if that resonated, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye.